rare ring of fire eclipse will appear after the summer solstice this year, June 21st. A solar eclipse, and fans are in for a major treat. With several lunar eclipses and 2 solar eclipses happening this year. The first of these will be an annual solar eclipse, often referred to as a ring of fire. That will happen June 21st, right after the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. As its name suggests, a ring of fire is easily the most exciting of the different varieties of eclipses. The annual eclipses happen when the moon is farthest from Earth. Because the moon is so distant from our planet, it seems much smaller and does not block the entire view of the sun. Instead, the moon darkens our skies while becoming surrounded by a brilliant dark circle created by the sun. The path of totality, or the maximum phase of a total eclipse during which the lunar disk covers the sun, will go through Central Africa to the Arabian Peninsula, South Asia, China, Taiwan, and then concluding in the Southwest Pacific. And the partial eclipse will be visible across most of the African continent as well as Asia, southern and eastern Europe, and northern Australia. The eclipse begins at dawn in eastern Africa, June 21st, with totality kicking off an hour later after it starts at 3:45 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. The totality will last roughly for 4 hours as the moon's shadow moves across the Earth's surface before finally ending in the South Pacific. While annular eclipses are extremely tempting to look at, it cannot be stressed enough that people should never look at the sun during any type of solar eclipse. While the sun is not more damaging to your eyes than any other day, the fact that the moon offers partial covering will make it far easier to look at the sun. And because your retinas lack pain fibers and they also cannot heal themselves, looking at an eclipse for any length of time could threaten permanent, irreversible damage to our eyes. The symptoms of eye damage due to eclipse do not appear immediately. The doctors say you should visit your doctor immediately if you experience any of these symptoms. Blurred vision, difficulty in distinguishing colors, headache or sensitivity to light, blind spots in your vision, and eye pain. Instead, you'll want to use eclipse glasses, they said, to watch the event. Likewise, filters for cameras, binoculars, and lenses can help you catch a great glimpse of the astronomical phenomena without suffering irreversible blurry vision. But Ohio optometrist has warned that watching a solar eclipse is generally a bad idea unless one does it perfectly. A few years ago, Dr. Michael Schechter wrote a viral Facebook post that, quote, "There are serious risks associated with viewing a solar eclipse directly, even when using solar filter glasses," end quote. And the warning still holds true today. He says, for instance, many solar eclipse glasses are made for adults, do not fit children well, and should not be used without direct parental supervision. If the solar glasses do not filter out 100% of the harmful UV rays, if they are not used absolutely perfectly, or should there be a manufacturing defect in any of them, this will result in permanent and irreversible vision loss for any eye exposed. Just like sunburn to the skin, the effects are not felt or noticed immediately. I have a great fear that I would have patients in my office who woke up with hazy, blurry vision that I cannot fix, he said. One failure, just one, where education and supervision fail, will have such a devastating consequence. So please be safe, he says, or watch it on television if you do not have proper protection. Now, after this coming annular eclipse, the next one will happen a year from now, June 10th, 2021, when people across Ontario, Quebec of Canada, Greenland, the North Pole, and Chukotka in northeastern Russia will have a chance to check out the Ring of Fire. The next total solar eclipse occurs December 15 to 20, and it will be visible throughout South America. This is from Collective Spark and from The Mind Unleashed by Steve McCamley. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.